Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, it's Monday, it's madness, it's Midtown Monday Madness, and it's showtime. So, here we are now. I will run a couple of levels, a couple of runs really quickly on, never mind. We'll save that for later. We're going to go ahead. Now, I'm going to show you a little something here. You'll note that we're missing something here between She-Hulk and Spider-Man. There's no Silver Surfer, but you come over here, go to Heroes, scroll down. Silver Surfer. At the game, when the game was put to rest briefly, thank you guys for bringing it back, due to licensing issues, the Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer licensing issues with Sony had been removed. You couldn't, I believe, get them any longer, but because people already had them and had paid money for them, they were still in the game. You just couldn't obtain them. But here you can, because we control the vertical and we control the horizontal. So it's going to be Silver Surfer. Norrin Rad, I believe his name, and he is totally rad. We will swap over to the Silver Surfer. Whoosh. And we have synergies. Let me really quickly, I'm going to be following a build, at least initially. Check the synergies. There's a couple of them I don't have. Cable, wow, 3 I don't have. Cable, Gambit, Human Torch. Cable. Gambit, Human Torch. How you doing, Lone Star Wolf? Iron Man, Squirrel Girl, Star-Lord, and Thor. Iron Man, Squirrel Girl, Star-Lord, and Thor. And then 2 of my choice, because for the 2 we don't have. His powers are energy. I assume one of his powers is energy and speed. Yeah, speed and energy. Well, they also didn't use Doom, and we like to have Doom because increased SIG power. Now, granted, that doesn't work for us for a while, but eventually it will. Energy, huh? I think energy... Range and energy. Okay, Iron Man, yeah. Thor, I think, is... what? Energy... Oh, we had Thor, too. So, yeah, we got both of those taken care of. Well, as always, we can always just go with Carnage and his health unhit, health unhit. I guess I missed one. He's got mentals, right? Yeah, he's all about the mental powers, unlike me. What? I'm sorry, what? Energy and deflect. That's not what we're interested in. Mental. No. Moon Knight. Fizz powers. Gotta say no. That's probably a no. Also, it's a no. Rocket is summons. That's not us. Dots. More dots. Okay, stop dots. We can just yoink our power. We started at 1,000 power. That doesn't need any further yoinking, I don't think. War Machine Vision is ranged power and damage versus machines. Damage versus machines seems almost ridiculously useless. We can go with Brutal Strike. Sure. All right, there we are. It's Monday. It's madness. It's Midtown Patrol Monday Madness. Hi, guys. Wow. I am level 1. I will not be level 1 for long. Another player, they're level 10. grab that, and not yet, really? I would have sworn. Unsatisfactory performance, indeed. Well, I am only in green. The XP won't really start piling up until we're cashing in the boxes. There's level 2.
It's as if I experience a new sense of calm.
I postponed the inevitable, apparently. Grab the XP bubbles here, and we'll find the bosses. Ooh, a wave of 6. How very nice. We do not have our movement power yet, sadly, so we're slow. We're pokey. That's kind of a dark sentiment to have. I love to see you bleed. I mean, really, Ding 3. Who says a thing like that? Here it comes. Level 4. Level 6. Level 7. Level 8. And we haven't even gotten to the delicious boxes yet. And that's going to be where the real XP is. It is Midtown Marvel Madness Monday. We need more M's. Oh my god, I'm only level 8. I didn't quite get enough to get my travel power. Oh no! Well, we can't let Crossbones get away with being the jerk that he is, so we're going to hit him with a bunch of stuff. I've leveled 1 level per minute of gameplay. At the start, well, first of all, I get 200% XP bonus. So a brand new player on a new account wouldn't be getting that. But you do level very quickly in Midtown, mostly if you go into the shield training room and you set it to cosmic difficulty, and now the XP bubbles that drop out of all of these lovely little chests give you 240% more XP.
This is more than a simple power boost.
Level 10.
It's as if I experience a new sense of calm. Never before
Level 11.
such a connection to the universe.
Level 13.
Could this be?
Level 14.
Finally strong enough to prevent catastrophe.
15.
Never before have I felt
16.
such a connection to the universe.
17.
Could it be destiny? Was this mine to have?
And a Midtown Madness Fortune card. It has a Fantastic Four emblem. We'll hold on to that for now, and we'll get back out into Midtown. Green will do, thank you. And it's 47 seconds until the next wave of bosses. So we managed to gain 9 levels. While waiting for the next boss.
Could it be destiny? Was this mine to have all along?
And the next bosses are... Well, it's the second crappiest boss wave, 3 bosses. He's a very happy bad guy, you know? Gotta give him that. You do not want to stand in the way of the Rhino, however. He both sucks and blows. Oh, shut up, Bullseye. You twit. I have a general rule that anyone who says, check out my toys, the last thing on earth I want to do is check out their toys.
Here I come. You have for this.
I say, must be a bunch of other new characters out here because this is going really slowly. We've got a dead character. PC. I rezzed him because I'm a hero.
Just you wait.
Level 18. So I'm going to level up to 30 odd. Here in Midtown, and then I'll do storyline to get to the cap at 60, and then back in here at a higher difficulty to gear up.
Even a madman can suffer the terrible wrath of vengeance.
I have a surfboard. That's why they call me the Silver Surfer, you know? All right, we're currently sitting at level 18. Level 19.
Well, I possess more than I could possibly use.
Level 20. Our first box that didn't level us. Now level 21.
Cosmic courses through me.
And our first unique, it is not a Silver Surfer specific unique. In fact, energy and speed are my powers, and this one has durability and strength. So we'll wear it because, of course, we will. It has stats and stuff. All the rest of my gear is, if anyone is wondering, is getting automatically sucked up and eaten, which is fine. I normally don't bother gearing up until I hit level 60. I don't even bother generally with the basics. Don't worry, your fire's gone out, dude. It happens to us all at a certain age. Maybe he meant actual fire. Yeah, maybe. I kind of hope that makes the final build. It's really good for trash destruction. Mommy! The S button, which looks like ricocheting energy bolts and is actually ricocheting energy bolts. Fish Head Man. I have a friend who is in fact playing this game, who has fish in his name as well. I wouldn't have expected a Fish Head Man.
I've no intention to go back to the stars, son of Odin, until my task is complete.
Okay, and Brotherhood of Mutants.
Shall tremble in fear.
Yeah. And then everyone's going to tremble in fear. Everyone's afraid of you. Blah, blah, blah. We get it.
Shouldn't call me names.
Must be my lucky day. Let me give you the third degree. Kick 'em when they're down. They're so hurt. Get ready to bleed. Just gonna sit here.
Catch my breath. Ding 22. Everybody? No, we got Sauron left.
You are nothing more than a petty distraction.
And he is nothing more than a petty distraction.
I can sense this will have immense value in the future.
And once again, we go downstairs to the training room to cash in all our extra XPs. I don't know enough about the surfer. Does he ever actually walk? This can go up. A little health, a little deflect, damage with melee rating. I don't think we do any melee powers, but what the heck. We'll equip it anyway. Has a few stats on it. We didn't get a level. That'll be 23. It wasn't? Oh my god. We're hitting the point where it's slowing down. I did not go to the Cosmic. That's what happens when you don't go to Cosmic. You do what I did. You suck.
The power cosmic courses through me.
Yeah. Power Cosmic courses through me now. After I forgot to have the Power Cosmic pour through me a minute ago. That one's on me. I can't blame you. But I will. You guys. File that away. File that away. Hold on to that for now until level 38 and we'll be able to use it. Not especially good, but it will be better than nothing.
You have no right to exist.
Are they actually saying this to a cosmic power? The Herald of Galactus? Are you people craze?
You'll get yours someday.
You can't defeat humanity.
No, but my boss can. Just defeating some demons, you know. Gotta be the good guy. Ah, that's right. Occasionally, that unique belt I summoned will summon up a frost giant. Just a little friend, you know. Helping a person out.
I'm sure I have nothing to worry about.
And the next wave is coming. Here we go. 24, huh? A couple more waves. 2, 3, maybe 4. Probably not. 4 bosses. Kind of a meh wave. The worst wave is the Sentinels because you get 2 chests from one of them, and then you have to kill the other 5 or the 4 to get the next event to pop up.
Stand still.
Then the wave of 3 that we just had.
Experiencing power shutdown.
Did you underestimate me?
Wow. Malekith didn't last long. That was... Wow, Malekith. Somebody gave Malekith a what for? Right in his face. Because, man, he died suddenly. And early.
Looks like I passed another test.
Does look like the button, the S button I was talking about being good for trash clearing is pretty power greedy.
Through me, enhancing my every ability.
More Eternity Splinters.
Why you hassling us?
Because you deserve it. Because you're criminals. Bad guys. Thugs. Because you're mugs. Thugs. Alright, 4 more boxes. 27, probably. 26.
Well, I possess more than I could possibly use.
27 indeed. Another unique. It is one of his, and it will take the place of the Frost Giant girdle. I don't need the girdle. My body is naturally curvy. The Love of Shalabal. Refracting Beam. Is that one? It is. Can hit up to one more enemy. Power Radius. Health. Reduce power cosmic cost. That's nice. +2 to energy. Because I am pure energy. When you hit with an energy power, gain 142 energy damage for 6 seconds. Since pretty much everything I do is energy powers, that's probably going to be a lot. Sorry about banging that there. It's not my intent. What other powers do we have? We will, at 30, we get Event Horizon. All right, that's Singularity. That's the AE around me, I think. Particle Burst. Particle Burst. Temporal Recall. I know that makes the build eventually. That does health regeneration. Health? Who needs health regeneration? I'm here to kill things. That thing fell over while I was aiming at it. I just didn't think I actually hit it.
I must suffer for my cause.
Anyone who says, I must suffer for my cause, I have some questions about their general sanity. Where are we off to? 2, 1. No more. 6 bosses. That's a good wave. 6 bosses is the most we get. Are they actually in that? Or did I miss them? Did I just drive? I drove right past them. I simply wasn't paying attention. What can I say? I'm bad at my job. That sounds a little bit kinky, not gonna lie. That sounds like a stalker, okay? Okay, I don't know you well enough to know, but you do sound a bit stalkery right now, sir. So check yourself before one of the heroes, superheroes, wrecks you. Venom says he's having fun, which is nice. It's good that you can have fun with your friends, you know.
Doom possesses total mastery of the diabolical.
Oh, I'll just grab some extra XP here. I didn't even hurt those guys. It is the man ape. M'Baku. All right, we're back in here for some more XPs. Will we reach 30? I'm a little bit dubious. Maybe?
The power cosmic
28.
through me, enhancing my every ability.
I think we come a little bit short, but it's going to be
Never
close.
before have I felt such a connection
Yeah,
to
I
the
think we come a
universe.
little bit short. Yep, a little bit. One more wave at least.
Could it be destiny? Was this mine to have all along?
I can't use those. What I can do is I can take a moment and get a pet. I think a potted Groot. You know, as a cosmic traveler, he might very well have a Groot as a pet. All right, we got this, which is particle burst, particle burst. And that's repulse. Reposition yourself using a swift motion of your board. Blasting pursuers with a huge burst of cosmic beams. Well, that sounds nifty. Ah, consumes all of the board's dash buffs. Let's not use that then. All right, there we go. We have a Juggernaut sighting. Good guy Juggernaut, not bad guy Juggernaut.
Let's leave it at that.
This is the worst of the waves. Only the Mega Sentinel drops loot. He drops 2 chests. This wave sucks. And blows. My Eternity Splinters, damn it, thank you. And now we have to take the time to kill the other 4 because the wave won't end until we do. If you could die, sir, that would be nice. We would all be appreciative. There he goes. That's 1, 2. Got 2 more in there. This one's got to go. Get what little XP they drop. Not very much. All right. Consequences. We'll do one more wave. We are now level 30, so that does give us our SIG, which means we have access to all of our powers except our ultimate power. Training room. Yep. 2 boxes. How boring. Alright, we'll sell that. We'll go back upstairs. And we'll arrange our powers according to the build guide. Give me a sec. There we are. All right. We use a basic. Doesn't look like we use a basic. All right, electromagnetic flux. We got our movement. Singularity. Deconstruct. Reconstruct. Well, it does make sense that you'd have a deconstruct and then a reconstruct. Temporal recall. Which looks like a hand. Hand. Oh, there it is. And then our SIG, Event Horizon. Right? Subspace Rift as well. What did I miss? I missed something somewhere. Singularity, deconstruct, reconstruct. Singularity, deconstruct, reconstruct. Temporal recall, Event Horizon. Subspace Rift. What the heck? Where? What? What? Oh, there it is. Okay. My brain was not braining particularly well. I don't know if you've noticed. That seems to happen a lot. Oh, he dropped a Wicked Wand of Watun.
Was this mine to have all along?
Might as well equip it. It has some stats on it. Oh, we've got a dead player. I'm trying to res him, it's just not working.
The power cosmic must have a target. Otherwise, disaster is bound to strike.
I'll try again. I can't click on him. I can't click on him, so I can't res him. I wanted to res him, I feel guilt. And shame, it's not my fault, but I do feel it. Anyway. Let's see what our SIG looks like. Nice big cosmic swirly.
You're no match for the hordes of... Recognize anyone?
No, I can't say I recognize anyone. Oh, so, looks like deconstruction. No, it does not put. Oh, deconstruction looks like it may put reconstruction. Take reconstruction off cooldown. Or if we hit D, you can immediately hit F. Alright, we will grab our loot, we'll open our boxes, that'll get us to probably 32. Something like that. Should be 32. Ooh, a Loki rune? Unusual. Haven't got a bunch of those. So we will now, okay, well. How about deconstruct, reconstruct? More splinters. I like splinters. Oh, let's see where we end up. We'll be 32 probably. I'd like to do one more wave. I'm going to do one more wave. It just the last couple of missions we have to do to get to 60. If we start at like 32 as opposed to 34 or 36 are just kind of annoying. I did it again. I didn't go to the right freaking 10 Odin marks. Nice. I went to the wrong training room. That's twice tonight I've done that. I apologize for being so dumb. Well, I I will deserve the punishment I will get for having to probably defeat Electra.
I must suffer for my cause.
Is that a channel? It is channeled. Interesting. Okay. Deconstruct unmakes the molecular bonds. Restores cosmic power when you hit a deconstructed enemy. Oh, when you hit a D. So you deconstruct and then reconstruct. Reduces the cooldown of reconstruct by 6. And that regenerates health. And power cosmic. Okay, so we don't want to just go bop, bop. You want to bop them for up to 6 seconds.
Silence, you incompetent worm!
And then do that to get your power back. Got it. Okay. We've got Doombots, so this should be 5. This should get us to about 34-ish. Unless I'm careless and get killed, which can happen, sadly. The Doombots have at least one attack that hits really freaking hard.
It is simply impossible.
And if you get shotgunned by like 2 or 3 of them at the same, launching the same attack at the same time, power overwhelming. I'm not exactly sure what that got me, but I'm happy about it. My power is overwhelming. Are you whelmed?
Something this beautiful must not fall into the wrong hands. Your father Corsair. I fought alongside him, Constellus. He is a good man.
Alright, so we will open these boxes up in Cosmic this time. Sometimes it's a burden being Lens. We have an Infinity Experience Orb. What was that for, anyway? We completed an achievement. That was for Power Overwhelming as the Silver Surfer defeat Dr. Doom using electromagnetic flux as the finishing blow. Say what? First of all, that was not Dr. Doom. That was Doombots. Oh, okay. Yeah, I was draining them, so. It's a level 25. All right, we are in, yes, we are in Cosmic. Good. Let's see if we can get to 33, probably not 34.
Never before
32.
have I felt such a connection to the universe.
Oh, not quite 33 even. Oh, well, then things do slow down now at about this point, so it's not that surprising. All right, we will now start the story.
What planet I am on, all prisons appear the same.
Welcome to the Raft, Earth's most secure prison. Until now. Here's the sit-rep. The Raft is under
Sit-rep.
attack by Hydra, and supervillains are escaping from their cells. We need your help to stop the breakout. You'll need to do 3 things. First, reactivate security. Without it, we're working blind. Second, restore power. Look for a set of generators in the maintenance wing. Finally, lock down Cell Block Alpha. There are still Hydra agents and loose inmates, so expect resistance.
I'm having trouble steering. I'm really having problems steering with the surfboard, getting a feel for where the surfboard.
It's simply impossible.
I'm not going
of works and doesn't work. Well, we'll just drain him out. Why am I taking... Oh, why I was taking damage.
Down living laser. No wonder Fury
It wasn't
so high.
shooting anything in my direction. Was there a life drain on that as well as the cosmic... The power cosmic, or whatever it's called?
It shall not come to pass.
That should keep the rest
Gains
of the cells locked.
extra damage and cosmic power after channeling for a second. Persists for 5 seconds after channeling stops. No, I don't see why I was taking damage. He wasn't hitting me with anything. Does he have, like, thorns? Does he have laser thorns? So I was damaging myself by hitting him? I don't know. I don't know.
My board is controlled by will.
Oh, look!
It's time to play.
Fall down already!
Don't wanna. I would rather just simply drain. Whoa! Again, was it the purple? I mean the poison? Now he's gone. There we go.
It's never over!
Soon to surpass me in subs. 1.07k and AdSense is being set up. Congratulations!
Humans lust for power, while I possess more than I can possibly.
The raft assault was a spectacular success.
That's actually really awesome.
I thought you were like me, Colossus.
I'm pleased with what I've got out of YouTube. It's more than I ever expected I would. Alright, we're off to Hell's Kitchen.
Trust me, I...
Hi, Coulson, son of Cole.
Fury said I should expect you. You ain't taking me in.
We ain't taking him in. Come on. There it is.
Humans lust for power.
35. I believe my first of my perks, as it were, should be up. Let's see. It will be the middle one. Microbeams, repulse, electromagnetic flux, and board dash now fire additional microbeams when activated. Okay, we got microbeams. I'm not actually sure what microbeams do, except that they're like beams, but smaller.
You can tread galaxies, infinite worlds. Why would you?
Had to create Discord again, this time with a fake number and fake-ish my own email. Can't create as many of them as I want. Making Discord bots. I was watching DGen last night. DGen TP, who regularly streams this game right here. And he had a bunch of bots that had somehow hooked into his channel that were listening to what he said and reacting to that with banal stuff in chat. Like, you know, he would say, and I think his example was, I want an apple. Because he knew they were out there. He figured that out. And so he would be silent for a long time. Then he'd say, I would like an apple. And he'd get like 2 separate tells from 2 separate people. Apples, lol. Or, I like apples too. And those were the kind of responses he was getting from the bots. I'm just a little bit disturbed that they've got bots that are now recognizing what amounts to, you know, English speech and reacting from that pretty soon.
For you to escape.
That's the kind of thing that could kill streaming as a whole, if you can't tell who's real and who's not, and kill large parts of the internet as a whole with the speech recognition. Basically, it's not good. I do not like. All right, and he awaits. That automatically could give you rolls and stuff. Yeah, no, this was responding to the words he said. Now, it was stupid responses, but they parsed. They made sense in English, even if they didn't make conversational sense. Like, 6 months ago, if you were to receive a response like that in chat, you would think there was an idiot there, but you wouldn't think that it was a bot there. Oh, you're a bot. You're a pretty good bot then. They have bots that are listening to streamer speech and responding in chat to what they said. That is exactly what I was seeing last night. They had invaded DGenTP is the guy's name. They'd invaded his chat. And after a while, they stopped responding, but it took like an hour because they kept banning them. And even occasionally, they would respond to something that was said in chat, including one of the other bots. The whole thing was just mind-blowing, as at least in the case of, I don't see any real value to a bot, like a big bot farm, to do this unless someone's like trying to get a partner or something, right? But I do certainly see that as being a potential problem going forward. Why is that keep interrupting my... I mean, the amount of damage that can do to large amounts of sort of the general internet. It's a trend we cannot look forward to. Yeah, I mean, a lot of people were laughing about it in streaming. I'm thinking, oh, shit. That's just a whole new level of malfunction. It's bad enough that you've got it going on, text social media, whether it's YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, any of the usual cancerous suspects. And now from speech as well. And how long until we also get that, if it's not already in place, that we get that in other spoken media, where you're going to be getting, telephone calls that at first seem like they're probably human, but they're not. Like the time people were using bots to go into streams and mass report streamers. Yeah, does that not happen anymore? I mean, generally speaking, Twitch is absolutely abysmal at keeping their eye on systemic abuse of their system, as well as their many other technical failures and flaws.
Yep, time to shake this place out. You can still run away. How does that feel, huh?
It is simply impossible.
Next up. Right.
Can find redemption. Not all is lost.
Apply guarded and strengthened to allies while you're in combat. Extra damage, critical hit multi, base health. Wow, a buff bot, literally. No, but he is the Shocker. The guy just fought as the Shocker, and it predates 6-7, but is sort of a type with 6-7. was what the cool kids would slip into pictures, class pictures and whatnot. Like what? 10, 15 years ago?
I rather like this nightclub.
So far, I've got to say, I'm not overly impressed with Silver Surfer's kit. I like that it's all ranged. Or almost all ranged. Just doesn't seem to be doing much damage yet. It may be that he needs more of those talents to really shine. To shine! He's shiny, get it?
It is simply impossible.
I'm so close.
Hi, Clea.
The power cosmic has again shown its true might.
He's a little full of himself.
Power cosmic courses through me, enhancing my every ability.
All right, so he has enhancement. Male, and he's male, so he has male enhancement. So the cosmic, the power cosmic is blue pills.
You around here. That's a big part of why we're after the tablet. Something
Any of these guys, XP.
the fabric of reality.
7 XP, 7 XP, physical and energy when you hit with the power. We'll go with this one. Additional XP. I'm not going to say no.
I hear you need a lift.
No, I believe actually it was a special delivery. Did I go to the wrong place? I didn't talk to Ben Urich, whichever. Potato. It was a message he got from Galactus. So it was email enhancement.
Let's pretend I'm impressed, then move on.
Ding 42. Got another box. What's in the box?
Your tingling spider sense pales in comparison to cosmic awareness.
Dude, could you stop talking about your tingling cosmic awareness,
I had
man?
force laid in.
You're creeping out the ladies. And the guys. And Beast. You were saying something, Maria? I guess she wasn't actually saying something. This is Jersey. This is, of course, the better parts of Jersey.
The power cosmic courses through me, enhancing my every ability.
Oh, actually, let's take a look before we. I didn't look. Let's see. Cosmic deflection. When you hit, you gain cosmic shield, 1100 damage resistance. Matter manipulator. Deconstruct and reconstruct now share a cooldown. Deconstruct automatically triggers reconstruct after 3 seconds. That's kind of nice, but probably not. Reconstruct automatically activates when you fall below 50% health. Reconstruct applies team-wide effect rapid healing. See, that one's probably likely. It is indeed that one. You don't see a lot of heroes that have much in the way of group enhancements, let's say. In this game, most of the time it's all solo stuff. So that's a little unusual. I said I should have stayed in grad school. One of them sometimes says, I should have stayed at Google. All right, big bot, what you gonna do? I keep occasionally losing them, and that's supposed to be channeled with increasing damage and cost. I seem to be getting interrupted while I'm trying to cast it frequently. Give me more XP.
Courses through me, enhancing my every ability.
See, he's enhanced. Now the two most upvoted builds on MH Bugle both had the same skills. So I'm going to go out on a limb and say this is a pretty good build, or at least it was. Let's go ahead and watch this one. I'll sit back and enjoy.
Do you crave the excitement of international criminal intrigue, but lack excuse to make that dream come true? Do the voices inside your head tell you that you were meant for something more?
They sure do, Taskmaster.
Do you sit there day after day, seething with the need for revenge?
I truly do. Got a lot of seething going on.
Then the Taskmaster Institute is for you.
Is
Here at
it?
the Institute,
Tell me more.
we train you for a life of power and skill. You'll learn 7 different styles of martial arts. And many forms of advanced weaponry. If you're smart enough
It sounds good.
Smart enough to learn the lessons I can teach
Do I
you.
qualify?
The Taskmaster Institute. When you positively, absolutely know you were meant for something more.
1860. Got kill? Gotta say, I gotta say, TM, your academy does seem to be a little bit of a warehouse. I don't judge, except it looks like a warehouse. In my judgment. All right.
All right, looks like class is in session. Tell me what you think of this. Almost be Thor with this move.
I do not wish to hurt you, but if I must.
I do not wish to hurt him. Are you sure we're talking about the same thing here?
The power cosmic must have a target. Otherwise, disaster.
I don't know, maybe the server's lagging or something? Because I know they were having some server issues a bit earlier. But I honestly, for a channeled skill to be losing its channel like that all the time seems a bit strange.
With burning rage.
So it may just be that they're having some minor server glitches. I know they had some DC issues a little bit earlier. Not DC Comics issues, okay? Disconnect issues, although I could understand why you would think I was talking about the comics. By the way, hey, DC, get in contact with David Brevik and see if he's interested in making a DC Heroes online. Just saying.
The power cosmic courses through me, enhancing my every ability.
He's beginning to creep me out a little bit. Cosmic radiation. Event horizon restores 15% of your maximum power cosmic per second. Increases all damage output by 15%. As long as you are in the area of effect. That's event horizon is my signature skill. Dark matter. Event horizon lasts 2 seconds, but now has charges and explodes at the end of its duration for a large amount of damage. Like the sound of that. Event horizon now continually pulls enemies into its area of effect for entire duration. That sounds good too. Although instantly defeats non-boss enemies. That might very well be good. That seems like it'd be really good for the cosmic trial. Holy crap. So I can see swapping that in for the cosmic trial if nothing else. I'll find out. In fact, it's the first one. Really? I'm going to check the other build to see if it's the same. Mid, right, right, left. Mid, right, left, mid. Aha, aha. I like this one better. Mid, right, left, mid. Left. Mid. I like that one better. You hit, you gain Cosmic Shield. Cooldown of 6 seconds. Damage resistance is pretty good. Yeah, I think I like that. I think I like this one better. But I believe for the Cosmic Trial, I'll want to swap in that other skill. Because killing all of the non-boss mobs seems like it would be a big freaking deal. All right, looking forward to this.
Surprise!
I've caused even more chaos with this destruction.
These guns aren't just for show.
No?
It is simply impossible. The power cosmic must have a target, otherwise disaster is bound to strike.
Well, that sucked.
You are no longer keeping.
Gotta say, not impressed with his damage anyway.
What's Storm gonna do if we're inside? Raise the humidity?
I have great respect for peoples, and you are the best of both worlds, Miss Marvel.
Put that there. Physical defense, deflect, health, sure. No XP bonus on that, so no joy in Mudville.
I'll take you where you need to go.
Mighty Norn Rad has struck out. Madripoor.
It is simply impossible.
I just don't get it. I'm definitely missing out on stuff where nothing seems to be happening.
The power cosmic
When I
must have
press
a
my
target,
buttons
otherwise
sometimes.
disaster is bound to strike.
Right now. Might be server glitches. It's Monday, and in this game, Midtown Monday, everybody wants to play. The bonuses are just too tasty. Mind you, it was the same way when the game was live. Everybody loved my Midtown Mondays.
This is more than a simple power boost.
We loved it. It's just a blast. It just throws loot at you. Plus, you're in a social hub area with a bunch of other people. Now, the individual instances are relatively small. My guess would be 10 or 12. Pardon the yawn again. Makes me so angry.
The power cosmic must have a target.
Death has come for you!
Oh. He teleported behind me, no? I didn't think he had teleport skills. It may be that we're having some mild server
Your
issues.
wounds will heal, but your campaign is...
It's the only thing that makes any sense to me. Which means I'm probably wrong.
I hope you're here as a herald to peace, Surfer.
Thanks, Cap. Captain America throws his mighty shield. Man, am I old. Long ago, there was a Captain America cartoon. That was the source of the thing I was just singing at you.
Perhaps it is necessary to destroy in order to protect.
Gosh, you think so? All right. Serpents. Snakes. Why does that have to be snakes? Well, at least it's not like we're on a plane or something. Dead end? No, actually.
This is more than a simple power boost. It's as if I experience a new sense of calm.
All right, maximum power electromagnetic fluxes damage amplification after channeling will now stack an additional time after channeling for an additional second. Unstable singularity. 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 No, we have no singularity. We do not have... Oh, there it is. There it is. Pretty good damage. Has a 50% chance to automatically trigger when you hit with a power, provided you have less than 75% of your maximum power cosmic. Oh. That's interesting. Auto proc, but only if you're on low power. And then an increased cooldown. I'd say that probably doesn't make it. Reduce the cooldown of board sweep and death from below. I don't think we're using either of those, so my guess it's maximum power. Maximum power on both? Yep, maximum power on both of the builds. So I guess we start with electromagnetic flux to get the boost up for a couple, 2-3 seconds, and then we kaboom them with the other stuff. We'll try that. Not that we have a whole lot more to do before we head back to Midtown. What will be a Midtown red difficulty to get all the uniques for the Silver Surfer. Cannot do cosmic difficulty until you do the cosmic trial, which generally requires some gearing up to have much of a decent chance.
James Wu is a good man who needs our help. I will aid him.
Wow. Tiny little amount of XP. Just embarrassingly small. No additional XP there. Well, I think we probably have to beat Electra. Maybe not. We're at 57. Almost 58. We may get enough from just talking to the NPC once we grab the Muramasa blade. Alright. Is it out this way? No, it's not. It's out the other way. So we might get enough XP from talking to this NPC to hit 60 without having to go through.
Attached, but you can always tell when he's being super judgy.
58, only not quite even 59. I didn't think it was going to be enough. Alright, Electra. I don't think we can get enough from beating the little mini bosses before we get to Electra, so we have to finish her off.
As we climb this tower,
And as always, she'll say,
I'm getting closer.
your fate is sealed, but it sounds like she's saying your face is sealed every single time to me. I know what she's saying. Doesn't seem to matter. That's not what it sounds like to me. Wait, did I not defeat him? What? Oh, I did not. Okay, now he's defeated. No, he's not. Holy crap. Well, we'll grab that. Because that'll make us cooler. And let's face it, being a superhero is all about being cool.
It is simply impossible.
You know, it's a good way to not have people know you are a building full of ninja. Not having a building full of ninja. Your face is sealed.
Your fate is sealed.
See? Level 59.
The power cosmic is not to be trifled with.
Let's go flying.
Whee! I'm flying, everyone! I'm
I do
flying!
not understand why I could not simply
Talk to
say-
Ben Urich, and that'll give us 60.
Can't wait to get home and blog about this.
There's 60. Cosmically amplified. That is, I believe, 51 out of 63 heroes. Which of these should we swap? Swap around that one, sure. Some heroes comms, very nice. We like those.
They say you are the peak of humanity, Captain, in empathy as well as prowess.
Wow. Sucking up to Captain America, huh? You could do worse, I suppose. Alright, we'll drop these into their appropriate basket. How many Loki runes? I only have 7. Pardon my sneeze. Oh, I guess I have more. I have 5 and also 7 gifted Loki runes. I have another sneeze coming. I can feel it. It's coming. And it went, hopefully. Alright, we're now heading back to Midtown. Red difficulty. And we are looking for the 5 standard uniques, slots 1 through 5, that every character has. Now, some characters actually have multiple uniques for any given slot, if they have specifically very different builds, or did when the character launched. This guy's always doing energy, and most of it's ranged, so it's unlikely he has multiple uniques for any given slot. But there are those who have, you know, a lot of melee skills and a lot of, let's say, sword skills and gun skills. Well, they might very well have 2 for the first gear slot, 2 different uniques, one of which is good for projectile weapons and one which is good for melee. Oh look, hi guys, how about I just drop that on top of you all?
Though you intended to cause harm.
Holy crap, well it is red and I don't have a lot of hit points.
It is simply impossible. The power cosmic must have a target. Otherwise,
I was playing carelessly and I got punished for it.
I like to make some noise.
Alright, that's my electromagnetic flux damage increase buff. Again, wow. Everybody just... I have to be very careful about that. Just pulling them together isn't enough, as that doesn't seem to be doing a lot of damage. Except over time. And I am basically running about less than half of the hit points I should have. So there's that. Standard uniques or unique standards? That's an interesting question. Every character has at least 1 unique for each of the 5 gear slots. Let's go with that. Alright, we've got buffs. We buffed ourselves up.
Alright, looks like class is in session.
I do not know why the channeling keeps going tits up on me, if you'll pardon the expression. But it does.
That's Iron Fist style. Off the chain! See how good I am.
I will definitely have to do some reading and seeing what the rotation is like, because I'm just not feeling it on this character so far.
You're no match for a living laser.
I got rid of him.
Talk about a victory party in my
Well, that
Alright, we'll see what we got. For our first red tier, we got a couple of uniques. It's going to be a minute. Well, okay, 3 minutes until the next batch of bosses, so go ahead and go downstairs. I just fired off my ultimate because I have fat fingers and pushed the wrong button. Don't be me. 2 fighting. No, we want 5 for fighting. That's fine. We'll use it for now. Unstable carbonatum. Sure, we'll use it for now. This is, however, one of his. Mantle of the Keeper. Energy and speed. Nonsense. We did actually go.
Something this beautiful must not fall into the wrong hands.
And of course, we get our second one is exactly the same as the first. Slightly better numbers though, so we'll use that. Feed that to the pet, who is Groot. Sell those. Go back upstairs to Midtown Red. Let's see, we've got what, 90 seconds left? 85. Let's see. Talents, microbeams, cosmic gift, cosmic rotation, target lock with EMF. Singularity, use deconstruct, temporal recall. Singularity, deconstruct, temporal recall. Pretty much what I was doing. Put down the subspace rift dot. Okay, so there. Oh, reconstruct is immediately following. That's interesting. Drop that. Okay, so it's basically a left to right here. We start with that to buff up. We then drop. To reset cooldowns and repeat rotation. All right, well, that's straightforward. I'm just not seeing it as being particularly good damage so far. But maybe I didn't have the buffs aligned. Some characters have a pretty strict rotation. In some cases it's for damage, in some cases it's to stay alive. Carnage needs to be above 3/4 on his resource when he uses his defensive.
Accursed one, allow me to bring it to you.
Human rights are for humans.
Malekith, okay.
Pitiful Archer.
Hey, I'm yours, buddy. Cults don't do weak. Stick around.
Having 2 charges on the SIG works pretty well, although, again, I'm still having problems getting my left click to reliably go off. When I've got something targeted, they tend to break it pretty quickly.
My powers are failing.
Not sure if it's losing something about target lock. It did say maybe I need to. I know there is a function that can provide target lock. That may be needed to make this thing work well. Anyway.
Just like the professor taught us.
You'll get
did say target lock, and I know I've read something about target locking in the game. I just don't remember what it is. But we can do this until we can get all of our uniques. And then probably do a little recreational cosmic tier. Midtown for a little bit before I call it an evening. Tomorrow, back to demos. There's no reason for you to miss the game. It's back. I can understand missing it. I missed it for like 8 years. I have like almost 500 hours in the game over the last 3 months or months. So it's back for realsies. If you want to play, go to MH. Now, granted, you can play it locally. You can run a server on your own computer. Obviously, no other players. But I'm playing on the MH Tahiti server. Go to mhtahiti.com. That'll have all the details for you. Re-downloading it now? Great. Glad to hear it. I hope you have a blast, because I've been really enjoying it, obviously. What is it? Almost 100 days now. It's been out. Where is it? Achievements. Login rewards. 95 days. I'm pretty sure I've logged in every day, so that's a little over 3 months. And I've got like 300 hours, so yeah. You only, well, and you also, the only other thing you have to do is create an account on their server. If you did that, that's it. You're done. It's the exact same client that you download from Steam. The only change is pointing it at the MH Tahiti servers. That's it. It really is that simple.
Could it be destiny? Was this mine to have all along?
So yeah, and if it is the game as it existed at shutdown, so that does mean it's after the biggest update ever. If you remember the biggest update ever, which came out at the same time they launched on console, it's not playable on console. The Herald's Armor, that is better. Is this better? It is not. But if you played, like right up until the launch, it's the same game you were playing at the launch. The only difference is because you can't buy, they can't monetize it. What they've done is they have increased the number of Eternity Splinter drops from one or more, pretty much always one every 9 minutes, to 9 or more every 6 minutes. And you can convert them into Gs so that you can get the costumes and boosts and whatever else you want.
Now we finish this.
Look into my eyes.
And if you're downloading it now, you should know it's Midtown Monday, baby. The same one we had when the game was live. And on Mondays, the server will have upwards of like 500 people, which for a private server is pretty damn good. Now, there is at least one other relatively good-sized server. It's called Circle of Ancients, Council of Ancients, one of those two. And because the server is under control of whoever's in charge of it, it's an emulated server, and the code is available on GitHub. They twiddled the dial some, and their server has I think double XP and half cooldowns, so it's very much a higher entropy version. Also, it's like double the loot. But definitely the busiest one is MH Tahiti. Now, I'm not going to be on for too terribly much longer. I will recommend another streamer who streams the game a lot. Most nights he streams it That is Degen TP. Also, occasionally, the Jungle Queen. If you remember the Jungle Queen is best known because she's married to David Brevik, the guy who was the primary designer for this game. And David is playing it too. So we can get the Brevik clan sometimes online as well.
The power cosmic must have a target.
Oh, we finished him.
Otherwise, disaster is bound to strike. Your tingling spider sense pales in comparison to cosmic awareness.
Let's not talk about Peter Parker's tingling, okay? That's a private thing for a boy who's growing up into a man. I started playing, I downloaded the private server and played privately on my own private server for a while in the 0.1 and 0.2 releases of the software, and then played intermittently during development, and then 1.0 was about 3 months ago. They brought it out. And frankly, it's been not quite bulletproof, but pretty damn close. The server is very stable. A little bit of problems this evening, which is very unusual. All right, that is not as good as the one we currently have. Give me energy, not fighting.
I do enjoy a nice, quiet lab.
Toggle inventory, you go over there. And you go there.
My wandering must cease for the time being.
All right, well, we don't use that. That will get fed. Silver Savage's Morning Star. Well, it's one of our uniques. We're going to use that. 3 fighting. Probably better than what we've got, right? Not really, no. Sadly, no. Sadly, Lens, no, it's not better than what we've got. I will remind you of one thing. You want to open your boxes that have XP in the Shield training room at Cosmic level. That gives you 240% extra XP, which presumably you would like. That's another. I'm not doing great here on getting. We have 1, 2, 3 of them, 4 of them. Are they all level 60? Those are more than I thought. Okay, that one's a 66. Oh, that one's level 30. Yeah. Oh God, no wonder. Okay, we definitely need that then. That there. Bloop. That's 30. That's a 60, right? Yeah. Almost screwed that up. Not that it was like a big deal, but I don't want to screw up.
Could it be destiny?
That is Aunt May's. Intelligence. Nope, we need speed and energy. He's not smart, he's the Herald.
When you're not worrying about fighting supervillains.
I am resetting one of the affixes on the pet. It has a wide array of possible options, and most of them aren't good for any given character. Intelligence? No. At least it's got the health gain on hit. That'll help survivability a bit. Let's see if we can get out there before we missed another boss wave. Midtown, red, go, go, go. I think we probably did. Nope. 6 bosses. The bestest wave. 6 bosses. Yeah, you can probably make a case that The Doombots might be better because they die a lot faster, but that would be about the only thing I can think of. I don't know if I got here for all of them. I got here for at least 5 of the 6, I think.
Nothing cute about that, huh?
And it was 6 out of 6. Yay! There was much rejoicing. Won't let you log in. Wrong password. Okay, I know it's a little bit confusing when you set it up at first in that are you using the right email? The email that you made up. So it'll be whatever you made up at Tahiti.com, I think. Had trouble getting an account set up also. It was a little bit clumsy. So, yeah, that's not a only you problem. So, I think it is a different password than the one you used on the account. I think, but I'm not positive. I haven't logged into the account for 3 months, so I'm not sure. We need to go down. Oh, you got it? Fantastic. You'll have like 1,000 Gs and maybe not. 400 Gs. Anyway, you'll have some Gs and you'll have like 5,000 splinters. And you can convert splinters into Gs, and the splinters drop very frequently. Every 6 minutes that you're out doing stuff, you'll get a drop of 9 or more. And so the splinters will come a lot faster than they used to. But that's how they get around the real money. They just give you a bunch more splinters and then let you convert the splinters. That is all of the Silver Surfer's uniques. We got the last slot covered right there, the Shield of the Silver Savage. This is not as good. And this one is slightly better than what I'm currently using. Swap that puppy out. And now for a bit, I'm going to push my luck. I've been enjoying playing Rocket lately. And we're going into Midtown Cosmic difficulty. Oops. You have to defeat the Cosmic Trial to open up the Cosmic difficulties for the 3 patrol zones. I've been concentrating on getting more of the characters. So I only have 5 that have completed the Cosmic Trial. Cosmic Trial can be quite challenging if you're not really geared. And I'm not.
Bad luck.
Generally. My Thor is pretty well geared now. About the only one that I would say is well geared.
Batter up.
So, it appears that I missed out on the important Sentinel, the only one that drops loot. The Mega Sentinel. So now we just have to clean this up so we don't stand around with our thumbs up our butts for 3.5 minutes. He's Groot. Yeah, we know. We know Groot. How about some big explosions? That's what we live for. As Rocket Raccoon. Big explosion.
Hey, up yours, buddy!
Flames of the fall team.
Hit him with a SIG. I, too, am Groot. Oh, we got a splinter drop. 10. It's more than 9. 9's the default. Most of the time you'll get 9 drops. But I've gotten drops in the 30s, and someone got a 48 drop the other night. And if you get a jackpot drop, you'll get 40. A random hero box or a random team-up box is 175 splinters, which means with that 5,000 they give you, you could get like 25 random boxes, something like that. Empty our clip or magazine. And now we're all just sitting around with our thumbs up our proverbial butts, waiting another minute and 20 seconds for the next round of bosses. Unless somebody's fighting Black Cat, which they are. Hit her, Groot. Hit her harder. I'm missing. Probably don't want to miss with my shots. That's kind of pointless.
Fighting me was your first mistake. Who left this lying around? I'm Rocky, you're Rocky. We get it.
Alright, and it is boss time. Only 3 bosses. Is it in the garage? I think it's in the garage. One of the more dangerous places, but at least it's only 3 of them, not 6. Well, let's go ahead and ult. There we go. I'm now in my mech. And we can just shoot Bullseye instead, because he's a jerk. Okay. Everyone standing together is great, because I can just hit them with everything all of the time. Rockets. Oh. Okay, well, our mech is out of power, so we gotta go back to the regular guns and weapons. Of course, Groot. Bullseye's stupid now.
Just you wait.
Well, something hit me pretty hard. Minimap broken? I've not seen that problem.
Is it my birthday already?
Tab will move it around. Tab will put it here as a ghost over your screen. A second tab will make it go away. A third tab will bring it up. My guess is you accidentally hit tab. I doubt we'll get anything good for Rocket, as I've been playing him a good amount, so his gear is pretty decent right now. He really needs some very rare rares to upgrade, or uniques, rather than just his own character-based ones. For a lot of characters, they'll need anywhere from 0 to 5 realistically to optimize, as some of their actual unique kits aren't that great. Let's see, Potted Groot. That's not as good. We've got our Groot. He's got Int, and he's got a pretty good setup. We're going to want to, let's see, let's do Silver Surfer. See if we can't get him. Right. Those are going to sell. That will be his 8th unique, and it is durability, which is not one of his special skills. So we will once again unclear the unique cybernetic affix off the pet. Like that.
I am to be redeemed. I must seek redemption for all.
Got a couple of cards. That's a no. That is a no. Right. We are looking for Cosmic Spirits. Whoops, wrong button. I hit the wrong button. My fault. All on me. We got one. It's durability and health. That's better than the one we currently have. Health on hit is the important part. The durability is not one of his primary stats, so we're not interested. Neither of those medals is any good. The Nick Fury is not very good. Sell those. We'll head back into enough Rocket. How about we rogue? Let's rogue it for a bit, huh? And put her back in Midtown Cosmic. Three bosses, 6 bosses. It's the Sinister Six. 6 boss wave. Tight spaces. Could get killed. Join us.
Let me show you.
Where is it? Where's the one we're missing? There's Venom. Squishy. All right. While we were coming over here, one or more of the bosses were defeated already, so
I'm making sure it don't happen again.
this is a good way to kit out the characters whose gear is meh. Is to go into cosmic difficulty Clean out waves of bosses. Go back downstairs, open the boxes, because you always want the boxes opened down there because they have experience bubbles. 240% XP adds up. A lot. Bosses have no feet. I don't know what to say to that. I mean, you can't see it because there's so much visual spam. Let's see. Rogue has fighting, and wow, she's got really good stats. Probably need to re-roll her purple, but other than that, her gear. Pardon the phrase. The girl's got nice gear. Silver Surfer. Back to him. What we're looking for here is to get, that's an intelligence? No, but it does have the 418 and damage on ranged, which is better than that. That's what we're trying to get, is a good one of the catalysts. The Ultron is got terrible rolls. That goes in. And here we go. Looking for more cool uniques, higher levels. That's crap. You'll note that each of these, that's 1.357 million XP from each of these boxes, which wouldn't be anywhere near that much if we weren't opening these up in cosmic difficulty area. We'll be heading back up. One more wave, I think. Probably do it for the evening. Let's go with somebody else. Deadpool. I'm bopping around on my various cosmic characters. Deadpool has a very small rotation and then does a whole lot of rotating. He's a spin to win. He fires off a couple of things and then just spins around the enemies, constantly healing. All right, the Frightful Four are up. They're right over here. And now I'm spinning to win. I have almost 50,000 hit points, at least temporarily. And every time I hit something, I'm gaining 400 health. So basically, every 8 seconds or so, I fire off some of my all of my ranged stuff, and then I just spin around. It's pretty straightforward, simple build.
We all must fall eventually.
That's that. Jump in, drop caltrops, and spin. Whoops. You don't want to not be spinning, though, because if you're not spinning, you're not winning. Blacking out. It's just, look at all of those nice beams of light telling you, hey, lens, over here, fat loot. So as the new player, I would recommend you take advantage of Midtown Monday and just keep running it until you get to at least level 40. Level 45 would be better, and then do the storyline. Because the storyline XP will only get you so far. If you do the storyline from the very beginning, you'll only get to the lower 40s before you run out of story and have to grind. So it's better to grind here first and then finish out in the story. 360 hours, is that from when it was live? I had 1,000, a little over 1,000, like 1,010 when it was live. I had like 200 or 250 during the beta period, and I have about 300 now since it's come back. But there was a lot of stuff I've had to relearn. A lot of stuff. What did we get? Well, we got a Midtown Madness fortune card, Black Cat medallion, not very good. That's going to sell. That needs to be filed away. That needs to be filed away. Sold. The rest of the uniques are almost certainly all going to be crap. At least the Deadpool ones. Again, because I've played a good amount of this character, his gear has. Basically, all of the stats on gear are rolled randomly between 1 and 100. I take it back, between 0 and 100. And you can see how randomized it is. There's what, 6, 7 stats there. Everyone is rolled in a range. And so it's really easy to get a whole bunch of gear with bad stats. To get good stats in most slots takes time and farming. Let's go ahead and drop the stuff off there. Oh, another thing you should know, the stash tabs. If you buy them from the stash tab menu, they cost 1G each. So to buy all of the hero tabs, which is 63 heroes, and I believe it's 38 at the cap, maxing out your stash with over 100 tabs is going to cost you 101 Gs. That's a place where it's much better than the game used to be. Now there's another place where you can buy stash tabs and it lists them as 600, but it only costs 1, but you have to have 600 to spend the 1. So just when you're buying your stash tabs, just buy them from the stash itself with the add button. Right there. Customer hero. I was putting these things away, wasn't I? Well, that was the plan. Yep. And there, no. There. Upgrade tokens. All right, we'll now bust back out the Silver Surfer. See if we can't get him a better catalyst and maybe some more gear. Two fighting. That's not one of his stats. We're looking for speed and energy.
Haven't even been patented yet.
Speed and energy. Toggle the inventory. Drop the Groot. Dropping a Groot sounds like a euphemism for... I'll just leave that up to your imagination.
This burden is mine to bear.
Not if you drop a Groot. So all of the gear we just picked up on Deadpool was, in essence, dead gear. So we're donating it to the pet. Oh, we didn't get all. Okay, anyway. We're hoping for energy or speed of 3 and the 418 health when you hit an enemy. Those are the most important things in my experience. You only ever spent money on stash tabs and Jug when he first came out. If you hadn't ever spent any actual money, you wouldn't have been able to pick it up from Steam. Because Steam only keeps track of games that you have spent money on because you bought something, so they owe you what their terms of service say. So I've had friends who didn't buy anything when the game was live, and they have to download it from the Internet Archive, which is slow, really slow. Jug is very strong right now. He is a bit of a piano class. You have to hit a lot of buttons to get the most out of him, but he's very strong right now. Quake. Hit with any power, you gain area damage. Critical and damaging. Yeah, that's better than the one we're currently using. Yeah, contractually, basically, anything you buy from Steam, they have to let you download. And in the case of Marvel Heroes, nobody cared because there were no servers. Widow was super strong. Again, it varies. I remember almost nothing about what the game was like at the end of the game. Now, I remember the characters that I played. I played a lot of Thor and Loki. I have no idea how good they were at the end of the game. Oh, come on. Not one? Not even one? Not even one. That's disappointing. Sun, I'm disappointed. Ultron Medallion might be good. Has energy. We'll use that one. More energy is good. Yes, I want to bind it. Any of these, I did not even set up Silver Surfer with a team-up. I'm embarrassed. No, not as good, not as good, not as good, not as good. And worth looking at, but not quite as good. Sell that one. And we got a few more boxes to open.
Could it be destiny?
Could it be destiny? A bunch of uniques all of a sudden. At least a couple of them are his uniques. Most of them are not. All right. That is probably better than the one he's currently using. How about this one? I have ranked in the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. It must be 7 p.m. It is. Every 4 hours, and the 4 hours just ended, there is a leaderboard. The leaderboard here is really soft. I don't think it has specific rewards. The leaderboard's on Wednesday when you have Independence Port IPC. Independence Port Control. It's a patrol. That one has a real leaderboard every 4 hours, and that gives out shield supply boxes, which have extremely fat loot in them, as you might say. Let's see. 1 energy and 1 speed. That one has 1 energy and 1 speed higher. So one of these two is going to be better. Slightly lower energy defense, but other than that, way better. I think this one's better. So we donate and donate. And how about energy? Okay, 1 energy. That's not really all that exciting, I have to say. So I finished in the top 50% of rewards. That gets me 10 Omega files, which is a currency, and 5 Infinity Orbs, which is XP. Probably not enough to give me my next Infinity Point level. I was wrong. Infinity Point level. Not bad. All right, we have the personalized needle pistol for Nick Fury. I don't have Nick Fury yet, and the others are not very good. I'm going to go ahead and reset.
My genius goes way beyond just shrinking things.
Didn't mean to blow that up, Hank. Sorry, my bad. My bad, I was careless. I'll try to do better. Put that back there. And we'll go ahead and sacrifice these to the Hungry Hungry Groot. And we'll drop that off there. I'm going to check and see if DGen TP is currently streaming. he is, I'll raid his ass. We do not have a DGen TP. No other, at least none that I'm following, is currently playing Marvel Heroes. Again, if you're interested in more Marvel Heroes content, sometime this evening I would expect we'll get DGen TP is his name. And he's, I enjoy watching his stuff, so, and he's definitely knowledgeable about the game. But for now, give me a sec to get my stuff together here. I am going to call it an evening. I want to thank you guys as always for watching. I am very, very appreciative. I will be back tomorrow at the usual time, 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern, middle of the night in Europe, morning in Asia, Australia, and New Zealand with demos. Going back to the demo shtick tomorrow. Still got like 8 or 10 I want to go through. I'm not sure I'm going to get through them all, but I'm going to get through 1 or more tomorrow at the usual time. Again, thank you for hanging out. Hopefully you'll see me soon. I hope the rest of your Monday night, or possibly Tuesday morning, goes okay. And as always, I try to set an achievable goal. I hope the rest of your work week doesn't suck. I'm back tomorrow. Take care, and ciao for now.